What's going on, everybody? Woo-wee. You ready for this? Hang on. Well, first off, morning, everybody. Chad, Adler Farms. 12 degrees with a feels like a 4. A big old 4. It is so cold. It's like an ice box everywhere. And I know some of you probably live in Antarctica and it's colder where you're at 4 months out of the year, blah, 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 blah. It's cold here too. I don't care who you are, 4 degrees is cold. Woo! Anyway, nobody's at the house because nobody else wanted to get out this morning and come do chores or anything. What you think? I'll get her a treat, but I'm not going back now that I'm over here. I will get her a treat though. Woo-wee. All right. If you're new here, welcome and howdy. If you're old here, welcome to howdy. So, I can't help but bring up the amount of support that Ray and I have had on the second channel. Ray and I and the boys. Everybody got to meet Carter the other night. You know I make videos on the internet?
Yeah.
Is that kind of cool?
Yeah.
Do you know what it means?
No.
That is probably going to be where you see the boys. Hands are frozen. That's going to be where you see the boys the most, is that second channel. Especially when it's cold like this. Because we can just hang out at home, or we can run to a bounce house or something like that. Film the boys and everybody's safe because it's not this cold, that kind of thing. So anyway, appreciate all the support. It was a lot of fun. And, whoa, Tessie just hollered at me. She's never done that from that far away. All right, let's get rocking. Make sure everybody's vertical. Nobody's not doing good. It's so cold, you never know what you're gonna find out here. Hi, Smokey. I'm sorry, hang on. Oh, I don't need the hug. I don't need the hug, just to hang out. Just to hang out today. Is that blood? Hang on. Yeah. Is that blood? Is that blood? What is that? Nope, it's not blood. I think it's duty. Did you roll in duty? I think you rolled in duty. Go. Go. The white Clydesdale. Go. Look at all those chickens. And a turkey. Woo-wee. Wow. That was kind of tight there, Smoke. Yeah. What's up, boy and girls? Foghorn, how you doing, brother? Man, I love the bouffant she got going on. Look out! What'd you think? Look out! Man, she's feeling it today. P-Dub, Lucius, Batman, Smokey. What's up, Magneter? How the ladies doing? All right, let's feed the piggos. Come on, there we go. It's so cold, Smokey. What's up, pigs? How you doing? Man, that's a lot of bacon. 1, 2, 3. You guys are awesome. So somebody told me to tie something here. Hang on. So I don't know. I kind of know what I'm doing, but that don't look right. I don't know. Woo-wee. I'm not sure if there's baby piggies in there or not. Inside Leia. I know Lola's got them. I know she's packing bacon. Bacon bits. What the heck? What are you doing? You got to be the silliest goat. Hang on, I didn't button that fence. And if I know the goats, I think I do. If I don't clip this, Grandpa will be calling me later. Can you guys even hear me? Can you guys even hear me? All right, let's get the goats. I was gonna say something. I'm sure it was super important. I don't know what it was. It's gone. I do know that occasionally Ray might be able to come out here and do the chores with me on a Friday, but she ain't coming out here when it's this cold. Not gonna happen. She was not disappointed, Batman, that it was this cold. I should say she was disappointed, but she's not disappointed she ain't have to come because it's this cold. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh boy, it's froze. Watch out. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. All right, there we go. Everybody's happy. I gotta put my gloves back on, Smoke. We're gonna do this. I gotta bust your water. I gotta break the ice. Had a girl. Stay right there. Stay right there. Be cool, man. Be cool. I did it. Somebody said she didn't like my gloves. Well, I wasn't wearing gloves in the summer, and she didn't like me then either. Yep. Hi, pretty bird. Hi, pretty bird. All right. Listen. The other day, after we had a little cuddle sesh, you changed your mind and went ninja. So I'm proud of you for staying there. Holy cow. Wow. Huh, interesting. Another interesting fact, Mr. G, you know, he took a couple turkeys from us last year. Now he's got a tom that he was free ranging. The tom ended up chasing one of the grandkids, so it's been pinned back up. It's interesting. That tom's been pinned up for almost a week now. It's interesting that Red is still squatting. Why does it feel like there's less birds? Hang on. I gotcha. Water, water, water. One. We want scrambled eggs. Savages. Excuse me. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, lo siento. Where's the ego? All right. Foghorn, what's up, buddy? How you feel about being in charge? Oh, is that your lady? You over here guarding her egg for her? When it's this cold, I just forgot the other day, but when it's, get him, Smokey. When it's this cold, I put my camera on a tripod because I can't, you know, flip the forward, reverse, zoom, all that stuff because I got gloves on. So my camera's on a tripod right now, so that's why Foghorn won't come near me. What's up, birds? Hey, I don't think you really want to go out there. I don't think so, Scooter. Look at you, man. He's probably still, he's very young. Yep, and these are just ninjas. But, what's up, buddy? You doing all right? Boy, you're a looker, I'll tell you that. Let's go see what kind of egg situation we got going on up here. Oh, stink. Wow, what a hole. Man, that was funny. That hurt like a dickens. Hang on, I gotta fix this. I'm gonna move that one. Want you guys to be able to see, but so we can move this and make it work. Whew, that got me. That got me. The rooster's hiding back here behind this extra pallet. Was I even filming? Okay, good. One. That's a pretty blue one. Nice. I think some of y'all just come in here to hide from the cold. Holy cow. Boy, I bet that one took a while to come out. What you working with? Hey, hey, she's a mean one, man. She's just pecking the... Ain't even nothing in there, Nancy. Look out. Anything in there? Nope. Yeah, I know what Smokey wants. Oh, that just broke in my shirt. Doggone, dadgum it, man. Oh, jeez. What do they call that? A pocket omelet? All right. Don't tell Ray. She's been doing some of my laundry. You know, when it starts to smell so bad, because I don't wash these pants and the stuff I wear to the farm. I don't wash it. Maybe like once a week or something, because you get dirty every day. And I'm not going to buy 5 pairs of pants just because Smokey jumps on me one time. One time. Yeah, buddy. All right, let's go check on the Highlanders. I know we got to break ice. I'll give them a little bit of cake. They got plenty of hay, and Grandpa actually rolled a round bale out for him. Man, let's talk about that second channel a little bit more again. I'm real pleased and grateful with the response. Ray and I both are. That was a ton of fun. It was really cool reading some of the comments to Carter. And, you know, he can read, but, you know, reading them as they were coming in, it was really cool. So, he's big leaguing now. He's big leaguing. And somebody said, and they're blocked, so they're going to see this and know it was them, but I blocked them, so it won't matter, because that's what I do. My little spot with Carter, I said, they think you're awesome, buddy. And he said, why do they think I'm awesome? I said, they think you're awesome because I'm awesome. 10,000 of them on this channel, but I have another channel with 50,000 people on it, and they are dying to meet you.
Why?
Because they think you're awesome.
Why?
They think your mom's awesome.
Why?
Because I'm awesome, and if we hang out, you have to be awesome, right? Because if you hang out with me, I'm awesome. Well, that was more of a encouragement thing. Like, you know, I was almost presenting it like, see, how do I word it? I only hang out with awesome people, or cool people, respectful people, people with morals. That's what I do. That's what all of us should do. So I was referring to, when I said I'm awesome, I was referring to you guys that watch us all being awesome. And this person commented and said, Chad thinks an awful lot of himself with 50,000 subs. I think I'll just unfollow. No need. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. I took care of it for you. But you'll still watch. You will. You'll still watch. Anyway, nobody will know when you say something because you're blocked. And I'm not undoing it. I'm not. Ain't happening. Nope. Not gonna do it. So anyway, that's what I think about that. Not just me. There he is on this side of the hut. There he is. That's too funny. What's up, girls and boy? What do you say? What do you say, huh? How's it going? Let's just get right in there and get you guys some cubes. How about that? Huh? Let's go get you some cubes. Come on. I know, usually I stop and feed you, but let's go. Let's go. What's up, buddy? There we go. And they're not cold. And remember, Calfax, if they've got snow and ice on their backs, that means their body temperature is healthy. It means they're regulating their own body temperature. They're not cold, and they're perfectly healthy. Ain't that right, lady? Ain't that right? I think so. Oh, let's pop a squat here for a second. Whew. Man, they're pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. 41's turned out to be quite the looker. Absolutely. That's Tessie. June bug is 37. They do look very, very similar. Oh man, this is gonna be chilly willy. But Grandpa came down here yesterday and he told me the ice was about 4 inches thick. I said, no way, man. Yeah. Yeah, it sure is. Look at that. My goodness. So here's the deal. What happens with Adler Farms now that we have this second channel? Nothing. We're not going anywhere. We're not going to film any less. We're still going to run a farm. We're still actively looking for a farm. I don't see us announcing anything about the farm on the other channel, or announcing something on the other channel about the farm. You know what I mean? Did I say that right or say it backwards? Yeah, I'm gonna give them some more cubes. I want to hand feed them. Anyway, but just stay tuned, man. Ray and I are having so much fun, and so are the boys. We sincerely appreciate you guys. You know, for every one person that feels like they got to say something, yeah, I can think of 100 things to say about that person. But for every one person that says something silly or something they shouldn't, you know, there's 800 comments that are positive, and those are what we read. You know, that's how you should live your life. Like, I don't go hang out. When I leave here, I don't go somewhere where people don't like me. And trust me, there's a few people that don't like me. I know, right? I don't do that. Nobody should. Don't go where you're not welcome. Don't go where people don't treat you with the respect that you deserve. And like-minded people, you become who you hang around with. And if you hang around with people that talk down to you and make you feel like you're nobody, you're gonna feel like a nobody. So I hang out with myself a lot. Just kidding. I hang out with people who can't talk back. So I feel pretty good about myself. God bless you guys. Let me feed these, watch a little bit. And I'm actually going to do something with Ray that I've never done before in my entire life. Yeah, it's gonna be an adventure, that's for sure. Stick around later. We'll talk with Ray and figure out what we're gonna do and all that good stuff. So here's some Highlands. Enjoy. Bought something. Our first purchase. What else did we buy?
The couch.
Oh yeah, we bought a couch, and that was needed, but this was very much needed, and here's why. See that seat back there, the third row? For some reason, Case didn't like riding in the back of the truck with two boys in him, one in a booster car seat and the other one in a car seat. Something about being hot or cramped or something. I don't know, whatever. He was complaining, so we figured we better get something that was bigger and safer, and we're in an equitable position to be able to do this, which made it that much more advantageous for us as a family, period. I still have my truck, but we did trade her car.
No use for the car really anymore.
No use for the car. It got great gas mileage, but
It did.
But so does this. And as far as the gas mileage goes, like I said, we're in an equitable position in vehicles, so it was just better to let that one go. Yeah, we did it right. We got a good deal. I'm very happy.
Very happy. And Case has claimed the very back.
Yep. So we got home late last night from the dealership. I don't know if you guys have ever bought a vehicle, but for whatever reason, you know, when you buy a house, they basically make an appointment now, and you pull up to the title company, you sign papers, and you walk out.
Yeah.
But when you buy a car...
We were at the dealership yesterday for 7 hours.
Yeah. And we knew the car we wanted when we got there. It wasn't like we drove 8 cars. Hey guys. You okay? So, this thing's got a great suspension for railroad tracks. That was brutal. So, anyway.
That's why you don't like my driving.
Yeah. We're very pleased with the car. I am going to introduce you to that salesman at some point because he treated us with the most respect I've ever felt, to be honest.
Very good.
I actually sold cars, and I was very good at it, and I sold a lot because I was so honest that I would rather you buy a car somewhere else before I mislead you or misguide you, and this kid was the same way. So we'll show him why. His name's Corey, and I don't mind saying because they're friends of mine, but Roper Kia, R-O-P-E-R, Kia in Joplin, Missouri. I've known the family as long as I've been alive, and I'm just very, very grateful to Mr. Frost and everybody at the dealership that helped us. And so if you guys are in the Joplin area or even within a couple of hours, I would highly recommend looking into it. These are very hard cars to come by right now. A lot of things are, but these are specifically. And I may sound like a promo for the Kia Telluride. Tell you ride.
Tell you ride.
I said it wrong all day long yesterday and nobody stopped me. So
I just thought it was really funny.
Well, the salesman wasn't going to say anything because he wanted to sell a car. He's like,
I
I don't care if you call it a spaceship. He didn't care.
I finally corrected you.
That's it for today's video. I've never bought a new car. She hasn't bought a new car. Not like this.
Not brand new.
Yeah, we've never bought a brand new vehicle, which I know some financial advisors are like, don't do that, don't do that. But we were in a position equity-wise to do that, and it made more sense versus buying a used one. If you've ever bought a new car, had a used car that you were in the position, we would have been absolutely silly to buy a used car yesterday. It was not wise. Okay, we already knew that before we even got there and talked to anybody. Happy wife, happy life. We're still not married, quit it, but that's how it works, right? So look at that sunset or sunrise. What is it? What time?
Well, it's 9 o'clock in the morning.
I'm waiting on my Monster to kick in. I drank it an hour ago. It's still not with me. Yep, tons of room for the boys, but
You gotta tell them where we're heading.
we don't even have them. Tell them where we're going. Ray thinks we're going to buy a kangaroo, but we're not. It's not happening.
I let go of the kangaroo because we bought this.
Yeah, we would have bought a kangaroo. We bought a car yesterday instead. That's the only reason we're not getting a kangaroo. We are going to the auction. We would love to find... You've never been to, especially an exotic auction. Yeah, we're headed to an exotic auction, so who knows what's going to be here. But there's camels and kangaroos and yaks and tortoises and peacocks, albino peacocks.
Alligators.
Alligator. We're not getting an alligator. But the picture of the alligator is in someone's bathtub. That was crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, like the auction lists animals ahead of time, and it's just chilling in someone's bathtub. Like, I don't even know if it's theirs. They may have just found it and they're running it through the auction. But anyway, there's some tortoises that we're going to look into because you guys know on our other channel, Carter mentioned he wanted tortoises. The only thing we got to look into, and if you guys know, I know there's some people that actually have them down below. And I've messaged Blake at Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch. But some of these turtles live to be like 100 years old.
Well, they'll outlive us for sure.
So we don't want to get one that's like medium sized because Carter wants a huge one. So I don't know if do you just buy a huge, like, just tell us down below how that works. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We appreciate all the support. Make sure you check out the other channel because that's actually where the auction's going to appear. Even though we might buy something for the farm, I thought it'd be really cool to put Ray's first time at an auction, especially this exotic auction, on the other channel. So that's probably going to be the next video over there. Appreciate you guys. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. We're not buying an alligator. God bless. Kisses. See you guys.